Welcome to Author Skill Set Wednesday with a delightful quote from Alexander the Great. Who knew? Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be brought to bear. And without strength, knowledge may not be applied. All three are key, really are. And I don't know, Alexander did okay. He's a name that we remember through history. Clearly he made an impact. And if you want to write and publish your own book, I'm thinking that perhaps you want to make an impact as well. That's why you're here. And I'm grateful you're here. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani. Excuse me. And it is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower nonfiction authors. Nonfiction authors just like you. So you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. And I want to talk about this dedication, this commitment to learning and applying the knowledge. Because that's the only way that we can become experts in our field. It's the only way we can write a transformational book that's going to take someone out of whatever pit of misery they might be living in, metaphorically speaking, or literally speaking, and take them to some greater place. That's why we write books, to help someone improve their life in some way. And so that's what I want to discuss today. Research is an essential skill for authors, no matter what kind of book you're writing. Whether you're writing fiction, whether you're writing nonfiction, whether you're writing a memoir, doesn't matter what you're writing. Research is the foundation of your book. Because you must know as deeply as possible, and you must understand as deeply as possible your subject matter. Inside and out. You've got to know the stuff, excuse me, inside and out. You know, that's how you become an authority in your field. It's pretty simple. Do the work. Go figure, right? Knowledge, of course, alone is not enough. We must develop the necessary writing skills so that we can take what we've learned and share it in a way that engages someone, grabs their attention, makes them understand that, wow, this book really is for me. Who knew? I thought I knew there had to be a book out there, but wow, I finally found it. That's what we want to instill in our readers, right? So we want to be able to share our knowledge in ways that is effective in communicating the fact that yes, we are knowledgeable, yes, we have authority in this area, but yes, I can help you. That's what we need to have the skills, the writing skills to be able to impart to someone. Because if they don't understand that we have the skill to help them, we failed. I don't know how else to put that. So I'm a huge believer in writing every day because the more you write, the more clearly you figure out how to express your thoughts. The more you write every single day, the more you'll discover new ways to write and share your content so that it's personally relevant to your readers. Writing, just like any other skill, any other muscle, it's a muscle. So sorry, I've lost it. Writing is a muscle. I'll just read the notes. How about that? Writing is a muscle just like any other muscle. So the more you exercise it, the better and stronger it becomes. Again, this is not rocket surgery. This is really simple stuff. But yet so many authors balk at the idea of writing every day, even if it's only for 15 minutes. Build that habit. It'll serve you so well. And then the more you write, the easier writing becomes. The more you do anything, the easier it becomes. So why would that principle, that universal law, if you will, why would that not apply to writing? Of course it applies to writing. The more you write, the easier writing becomes, the better you become at it, the more you're able to write. It's a beautiful, self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you are struggling with any of these things, I have a really simple 3-step plan to help you become successful in these areas. So number 1, research your subject deeply. Read the 5 best-selling books, the most critically acclaimed books in your area of expertise. Follow the best minds in your field, like whoever's writing and whoever's leading, whoever the thought leaders are in whatever your area of expertise is. Follow them, learn from them, because you'll develop this really deep knowledge of, much deeper knowledge, I should say, of how to express things in a way that resonates with readers. Because if someone is doing it and they're being successful, it's like anything else in life. If we implement the plans of someone who is being successful already, if we take what they're doing and we do that ourselves, it's really hard to not be successful in some fashion ourselves. So begin that journey with reading. Reading the 5 best people in your field and Not just reading it, but studying it so that you can figure out how are they sharing what they're saying? Why does this feel so impactful to me? What are they doing so that I feel this in my guts, that my heart is filled up with whatever that they're writing? Those are the skills that you want to help build by reading and studying the masters of your field. And of course, my go-to, because it's just so darn effective, schedule your writing sessions every single day. Every single day. And then show up for those sessions every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Again, this is not rocket surgery. This is really simple, basic stuff. But it's the basic stuff that so many of us don't want to do. It's the simple, basic stuff that so many of us want to say, I don't have time. Well, if you're saying I don't have time in your day to write, guess what? You're lying to yourself. You truly are. Because you, me, every human being on this planet spends our time on the things that we value most. So if you want to really scare yourself with some cold hard reality, track where you spend your time every single day. Don't change what you're doing, just track what you're doing. And I think you'll discover that you're valuing on some level things that you really should be doing less of or dropping completely. Because when you do that, when you do less of those things or you drop them completely, you make the time available to write your book. Because we don't find time for anything. We make the time to do the things that are important to us. Again, that fundamental universal rule, fundamental law, right? What we focus on, we do more of. What we focus on, we succeed at. If we're focusing on watching television, well, that's not helping me write my book, right? It just isn't. But here's another really small, important step. Before you sit down for that daily writing session, get physically active for 5 minutes. Just do something so that your body is moving, your blood is pumping, your energy is rising, and you feel emotionally joyous in that moment. Because when you start with a writing session in that mind state, in that physical state, you're going to do so much better. It's going to be so much easier to get started, that hump that so many authors can face. So I don't care if all you do is like lift your arms over your head and scream, yes, I can do this. I'm going to write, whatever the word count is for your day. I challenge you to do that. Lift your arms over your head, scream yes, and then say something really positive and affirming for yourself. And do that for 1 minute. And see if you can still be in whatever state you were when you started. It's impossible. There is no way you can do that for 5 minutes and stay stuck in this abject sense of self-defeat. Can't be done. Can't be done. So take that, even if it's 60 seconds, I don't care what it is, but do something that's physical, something that empowers you, something that gets your mind and your creativity flowing, so that when you sit down to that blank page, you've already got stuff that wants to pour out. Makes life really easy, right? So that's my simple 3-step process to write every day and be successful and write a book that really is compelling and will transform the life of your ideal reader. Because that's why you're writing it, isn't it? You want to make a change, help someone else make a positive change in their life in some area. It doesn't matter what it is. That's why we write these books. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I hope that you also connect with me on social media. I would love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on all the social media platforms. And you can find all of mine at the URL you see on your screen there, authorcoach.click/Christopher. You'll find everything there, plus a couple other little bonus treats that I hope you find interesting. All right? With that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk with you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.